Hello and welcome! Welcome to English Unleashed Journey. I am your English teacher. Today we will learn something truly amazing. Are you an intermediate learner? Do you want your spoken English to sound more natural? Then you are definitely in the right place. We will practice many everyday English expressions together. Learning single words is a good start, but learning complete sentences is much better. It helps you speak significantly faster. It stops you from translating in your head. Before we start our lesson, please subscribe to English Unleashed Journey. Hit the notification bell as well. This way, you never miss a new English lesson. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Let us begin. First, let us look at daily greetings. Saying hello is perfectly fine, but native speakers use different expressions. Instead of always asking, "How are you?" try something new. You can say, "How have things been?" Or, "What is going on with you?" Let us practice. Please repeat after me. How have things been? What is going on with you? Very good. These expressions sound extremely warm. They make you sound like a close friend. If you have not seen someone for a long time, do not just say hello. You can say, "It has been quite a while." Or, "I am so thrilled to see you." Repeat these with me. It has been quite a while. I am so thrilled to see you. Excellent job. Sometimes we do not hear things clearly. This is completely normal in any language. Do not just say "what." It can sound a little rude to others. Use softer words instead. You can say, "Pardon me, I missed that." Or, "Could you repeat that for me, please?" Please say it with me. "Pardon me, I missed that." Could you repeat that for me, please? Great work. Imagine you are in a noisy room. You cannot hear your friend speaking. You use these polite sentences. It shows respect. It also gives you extra time to listen again carefully. Now let us talk about sharing your opinions. Many learners always use the phrase, "I think." This is correct grammar, but it can get boring over time. Let us upgrade your vocabulary today. Try saying, "From my perspective," or "The way I look at it is." Say them out loud with me. From my perspective. The way I look at it is. Perfect. These words make you sound very smart. They fit perfectly in a school classroom. They also work perfectly at your daily job. Next, we will practice agreeing with someone. Sometimes saying simply yes is not enough. You want to show strong support for their idea. You can say, "You hit the nail on the head," or "I am completely with you on this matter." Let us try saying them slowly. You hit the nail on the head. I am completely with you on this matter. Wonderful. Now, what happens if you disagree? You must do it very gently. Never just shout "no" at someone. Instead, say, "I understand your view, however," or "I am not entirely sure about that idea." Repeat with me now. I understand your view, however. I am not entirely sure about that idea. Good job. This keeps the conversation peaceful and friendly. Let us move to casual chats. These are perfect for talking with your friends. You want to show you are listening to them. When someone tells a funny or surprising story, react to it. Say, "You must be joking," or "That is absolutely wild." Practice these with me. You must be joking. That is absolutely wild. Great! If a friend makes a fun plan, you need to agree. Do not just say, okay. Say, that works for me, or count me in for sure. Repeat after me. That works for me. Count me in for sure. Very nice. Your spoken English is already sounding more natural. Being polite is extremely important in the English language. Direct commands often sound harsh. Never just say, open the door. Make it a soft and polite request. You can ask, could you possibly open the door? Or, would you be so kind as to open the door? Let us practice together. Could you possibly open the door? Would you be so kind as to open the door? Perfect. People love to help when you ask them nicely. Let us talk about saying thank you. Thank you is a great phrase, but we can make it much deeper. Try saying, I cannot thank you enough. Or, I am truly grateful for your help. Say them with me. I cannot thank you enough. I am truly grateful for your help. Awesome. It is also nice to praise people. Give them a nice compliment. You can say, you did a spectacular job. Or, I am blown away by your hard work. Try it right now. You did a spectacular job. I am blown away by your hard work. Excellent. Making people smile is a wonderful feeling. Sometimes you need a quick second to think. Do not panic at all. Do not stay completely silent. Native speakers use filler expressions all the time. They buy you a little extra time to speak. You can say, let me gather my thoughts. Or, that is a fantastic question to ask. Practice these with me. Let me gather my thoughts. That is a fantastic question to ask. Great. Use these whenever you feel nervous. They keep the conversation flowing very smoothly. Now let us focus on the workplace environment. Office English needs to be professional and clear. If you do not know an answer, do not simply say, I do not know. Instead, say, let me look into that for you. Or, I will get back to you on that shortly. Repeat after me. Let me look into that for you. I will get back to you on that shortly. Very good. This shows you are a highly responsible worker. If you need an update from a coworker, be polite. Say, could you share the latest progress? Or, I would highly appreciate an update on this. Try saying them. Could you share the latest progress? I would highly appreciate an update on this. Well done! Your colleagues will certainly respect your tone. Traveling to new places is very exciting, but you need the right words to survive. Let us practice some helpful travel phrases. If you are lost, you need to ask for directions. Do not just say, where is the bus? Say, could you point me toward the bus station? Or, am I heading in the right direction? Let us practice. Could you point me toward the bus station? Am I heading in the right direction? Good job. Now imagine you are shopping in a market. You want to ask the price of an item. Say, how much does this run for? Or, is there any flexibility on this price? Repeat with me. How much does this run for? Is there any flexibility on this price? Excellent. You are totally ready to explore the world. Hanging out with people requires good planning. Let us learn how to make arrangements. You can ask, "Are you free to hang out later?" Or, "What does your schedule look like this weekend?" Practice these out loud. Are you free to hang out later? What does your schedule look like this weekend? Great. If you need to cancel a plan, be very polite. Say, "I am so sorry, but I have to cancel today." Or, "Something urgent came up at the last minute." Repeat after me. "I am so sorry, but I have to cancel today." Something urgent came up at the last minute. Perfect. Your friends will understand your situation completely. Showing empathy is a beautiful communication skill.